Good luck, Harry. Thank you, lovely to be here. I'm gay. If you've got a problem with that, I'll bum you. Especially you, hello, sir. Hello, mate. Yes, I'm gay. I don't get why some people hate gay people. We are the nicest people. You'll not meet a friendly bunch of men in a public toilet. You won't. Me and my husband had a fight the other night. Huge argument, right? Honestly, I thought it was going to end in a punch-up. Right? Don't get me wrong. We love each other. We're married. But at the end of the day, we're a couple of blokes from Essex. And I think I can take him. He's a hairdresser. And I'm pretty sure he's gay. One of the best things about being married to a hairdresser is the gossip. Right? I know everything that's going on in my village, right? But it can get a bit awkward. Just the other day, I bumped into a couple in the co-op, and I knew for a fact that he likes his wife's finger up his bum during sex, right? I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? She's a lovely lady, right? But the awkward bit, she works in the bakery.
One cause.
That's fair enough. But, yeah, we stopped buying our bread there. I've gone off pain au chocolat. One of the other bonuses, right, being in a same-sex relationship with a man, right, is if we get burgled, we can both go downstairs and beat the shit out of them, right? And we won't just beat them up. It's gonna get kinky. Unless it's a woman, right? Me and my husband recently adopted a couple of kids, right, and it's the best thing we've ever done, right? But they are going through a bit of a lying phase at the moment, just making stuff up, just fibbing all the time, right? So I sat them down and I told them the story of the boy who cried wolf. You all heard that story? Yeah. Boy lies about a wolf, gets eaten. It's a short story, right? But I sat him down, and I thought it went pretty well, right? But now they just keep lying to me about wolves, right? If a toy gets broken, wolf did it. Food gets on the sofa, wolf did it, right? It's backfired, to be honest, and the only solution I can think of is to let loose in the house a wolf, right? Just to shit them up a bit, you know. I was thinking the other day, right, if me and my husband separate, we both get new partners, my kids would have 4 dads, right? Now, I don't want to sound like a Christian conservative, but that is too many dads, innit? My own dad left when I was 7. Me and my sister, we'd go and visit him in his new house, right? And this one time around his house, he'd adopted a couple of cats, and he called the cats Zoe and Gary, right? It's my sister's name and my name. We'd been replaced by cats, right? It's a true story. We'd been replaced by cats, right? We stopped seeing them after that, right? It's too weird being replaced by cats, right? But recently I've got my own back. Long story short, I've got a cat called Dad. It's just like having my old dad back. Sleeps all day, hasn't got a job, and he's a bit of a cunt. I'm quite anxious about keeping my kids safe now that I'm a dad. I think back to when I was a kid and how carefree my parents were with my safety. Like, when I was a kid, I'd go to the woods on my own. Right? We didn't have to worry about pedos back then. There were no pedos in the woods. They were all on the telly, right? The worst we had when I was a kid were flashers. You know, old men would just show their knobs, right? No big deal, right? Nowadays, that's a Channel 4 show, isn't it? Yeah. I accidentally visited a slaughterhouse once, right? And I didn't know it was a slaughterhouse. I didn't know. I thought it was a farm, right? I didn't know they killed the animals on site, right? So I went in past all the sheep and the cows. I thought, it's lovely here. I might bring the kids one day, right? But they went around the corner to a scene of horror. Well, there was blood, there was bodies, there was skin. Right? It was horrific, right? There should have been a sign. Warning. Horrors. I don't know, I'm not a sign maker. Oh, thank you. Cheers.